All right, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are just in the mood for a terraform, so let's do a terraform. Crazy, who would have thunk of that? Now we did play Terractor last game, but we only got like one Earth tag, if I recall correctly. And this time we have Earth Catapult offered to us, which is pretty freaking wild. There is Tharsis with a city, so just taking a step back, is Tharsis with a city worthwhile? I think it's a little undercooked. We need energy though to get our strip mine, and to get energy, look at that, we have a stress power, but we need 2 science tags, and there ain't none. There ain't none for us. I can't even get them up here, so I don't know really what to go for. Certainly the Allied Bank makes sense. 2 titanium production is so much money. Like, it is a ton of money. So I think we do the Galilean, especially if we don't have a ton to do on the first turn. Maybe we go for a little bit of a Jovian chase. We just enjoy chasing some Jovians. And grab some TR, which may or may not have given us extra TR last game. I'm unsure about that because I just posted the video and it's going to be like a week before anybody tells me. But yeah, let's buy this. We'll buy an energy for $7, and then we'll buy some steel production. And now we have some steel, some titanium, and some money all coming in. I mean, this is an okay start. We're not getting much out of our Terractor discount on Earth tags, but we do have a lot of money. Well, we do have 3 Earth tags, and if I am doing a Jovian thing, I should do it. Trans-Neptune Probe is a science tag for tectonic stress. I just don't know. Like, it's a little out there. It's a little early in my run. I think I'd rather just take the low-hanging incomes where I can get them. So I'll take some income here. I'll take some Miranda Resort for 3 more income. And honestly, I think I buy this energy. And then if I'm in a position next turn, I buy an energy again. And then Strip Mine is on the table. So let's enjoy that. I'm not ready for a heat bump, but still, I'll buy one from the government. Next, we'll probably get them to do some oceans, just to make this ocean area a lot better. Media Group, insanely strong. Mass Converter, also happy to have you. A cheap city wouldn't be bad. I would be okay with it. I'm really sorry I didn't grab that science tag earlier, because now I really have reasons to want to chase. But it's going to take a half second. I can still buy an energy production, and sure, I will, but it doesn't really get me there. I could get this bacteria up and running. It's really an underwhelming play, but we need to get 63 TR, so this will slowly help us achieve that goal. And yeah, let's just get a little bit further. Our steel is piling up. We have the energy we need. That energy should start pooling over into heat. And look at that, some more events and some Earth income. Don't mind if I do. Now, what do we do first? Big question here. We can get our money back from events. That gives us another Earth tag. So then this is like free. In fact, I can convert a titanium into it. Does it get me more Earth or science? No, but it did give me a titanium mine. So the question is whether or not I get for 5 Earth income or Strip Mine. And I think Strip Mine is still the play. It's a lot of money. Okay, Jim? If there's a card in here I don't want and I can sell, it would get me a titanium mine, but it didn't really work out that way. I mean, I like the idea of endgame Jovians for some points. So let's live and let live here. It's the end of Gen 4. Let's talk about where we're at. The benchmark for our income is 15 to 20. We have 3 more TR based on the start, 7 money income, so that's 10 already. We just got Strip Mine, so that's getting us a whopping, what, 9 plus 8? 17 money in metals, plus the 10 money here. So economically, we are super, super strong. What we don't have is heat, oxygen. Oceans is okay. And Venus. Like, we don't have any of the metrics being terraformed right now, and we don't even have standard project to really take that money to the next level. but we have discounts on Earth, discounts on everything, rebates on money. Like, there is a potential for this run to go nuclear and go insane in the points department. We even have Jovians to build up what could be like a big multi-point Jovian run. But for that, we're going to need things to boost our terraforming like nothing before, and I don't know what that's going to be right now. Another space discount, insane. Terraforming contract, I don't have a Venus card, but we're working on it. And Noctis farming, yeah, sure. We're buying a lot because when you have discounts, having more cards means that you get to use that discount more, and life is good. All right, I think the Luna Metropolis is ready to go. That's going to be even more income. We're up to 12. Plus, this gets us a 4th titanium income, so that's looking pretty sick. Do I buy an energy income? That's a real big question for me right now, because I really wouldn't mind an energy income. I have this card that requires 2 science tags for 3, but I don't even have my first one. So the first energy income is usually the biggest difference maker when it comes to being able to play cards. So I think we take that. And then we have the government just tap on heat a little bit more, get us into that heat income zone. And there we go. Heat bump, more energy. This is effectively $6 for an energy income. It does give me an extra tag, but I don't think that's worthwhile. Import hydrogen, of course, very good. Earth space events right now are killer for our economy. Absolutely insanely good. The question remains, what do we do? I'll just play it right now. Do I play this now? Do I lava tube for the ocean? Do I use this titanium to get an asteroid mine? This is probably early enough that the asteroid mining is actually worthwhile, which is kind of insane. We still have $8 left. I could buy another energy income, but at this point I already have like the Hallmark 1 or 2. And now my 5 heat income is actually pooling up to get me a heat income next turn, or a heat bump next turn. So I think that we're in a good spot. I think it's fine. I wouldn't mind putting my city up here so I can just greenery along the oceans that will eventually be there, maybe? More science tag stuff. My first Venus tag, which I need for something, and a bunch of energy. It hurts that I don't have the science tags to start down this path, but we'll take what we can get, all right? Which means that this Venus resource is wasted. And that's okay. We're just going to take it because it opens up mining quota. Man, if we get advanced metals in this game, we are going to absolutely be unstoppable. It's going to be crazy. I have a lot of titanium that I want to convert into benefits. So I'm thinking I play this right now. Don't worry about the microbes. Just grab the plants. And what I do is I turn around and get a city, like I was talking about, and we just put it up at the top and start getting some terraforming. Just start terraforming. In the future, I would love to get this ocean from the bottom. There's lots of things to enjoy. In fact, I'll probably take an ocean right now from the government to set up this ocean walk. But like we have a lot that could pay out for us here. Bushes is nice. Maybe I'll rush that. Or processor, if I get the energy, could really stabilize us. There's a lot here. So I need to get up to 4 energy production. And it's not going to happen through cards because I don't have a single energy tag. So we're going to buy another energy after all. And then do I buy an ocean? I have one in hand, but I wouldn't mind buying another. So aquifer goes there. And then I need a lot of Venus. I was probably going to have a Venus bump from the government, but perhaps I'll have the government buy me a oxygen bump. So I'm just doing standard projects at this point because I have money and we want to keep our tempo up. If we don't invest it in terraform the planet, we're going to fall too far behind to be able to do the terraform at all. I have a ton of steel, so this is great. This is great. I don't have the energy for these cards, but it's fine. I'm not going to... This could be an insane run, so I will take fish, just because it keeps the option open for insanity. Or processor, though. Look at all this titanium. Look at it all. I have 17 piled up sky high right now, and I just can't quite get away with anything useful. Still, let's perhaps get this city down here. I have enough for a Venus bump right now, so I'm very much tempted to play the city not for that ocean and just make some sort of grid up here, because buying a Venus bump allows me to get an extra card. Open city and stuff for later. Underground city, like, again, I need science tags to start my ascent. I have a million billion titanium, so space tags in general are basically free. Let's get a little help on the Venus. No, we don't have the card draw, right? We're not getting cards that do things that we need. Underground city takes too much energy for me to do this turn. Like, I'm just doing standard projects and I don't have standard technology. Still, I buy a greenery because that gives the heat bump. I grab a underground city. I mean, it's even more steel, but I should just play it for free next turn. I don't want to dip below 4% oxygen. So either another greenery or a Venus bump. I'll buy the Venus bump and have the government help me with another either oxygen. At this point, I'm very nervous about the heat, quite frankly, but I'll take one more oxygen just to really solidify that we can do that. There we go. Solar shading. There we go. Trees. House printing is just like a free point, basically. So we'll take that. We'll do this heat bump. Get a TR. There's a lot of good clicks happening right now. The Venus bumping is lovely. The bushes are lovely. I'd love to get all the way up to trees. It's a bit of a stretch, though. Bit of a stretch, I have to say. Even if I placed this for, like, the heat, I wouldn't have enough. Let's go for a card. I mean, we just need cards to open us up. Like, here, I'll even overpay with titanium just to keep us going. But that was good. It was a science tag. If I had gotten a second, I could play Tectonic Source Power. If I got research, I could get all the way to Atalanta Planitia, and I still wouldn't have enough for Mass Converter. So just know that we are quite behind, but we're going to buy some heat bumps. That still doesn't get us to trees, so I have to buy another heat bump. And now we're going into the last gen, and there's still a lot of terraforming to do. So we've basically lost on a pile of wealth just because we didn't get cards to play. Oh, did I buy an energy? I did, okay. Yeah, no cards to play means that you just lose, right? Like, there's just... I have all the economy, but nothing effective. Nothing cost-effective to do. You know, like, I don't even... I'm trying to think of, like, where we could pull something out of a hat, but, like... There's just too many bumps. There is a card draw here. So, like, you buy one more heat bump, you get this ocean here. I mean, I have money back on events and everything, right? Like, you got all these discounts. I don't have meat industry or money back on other things. But yeah, no, just a lot of money, nothing to do. Classic. What a shameful conclusion here. This is like not at all do I feel that this is like justified. I have enough for a bonus greenery in the final phase. I don't have enough heat, and I can't unless I take 3 of these locations. The Venus bump just isn't there. Like, there just isn't, like, a thing to do. I mean, I can get a point from this and put it down for a plant, which which means that I have enough plants to play trees and get to the breakpoint for this greenery. Now I need one more plant to be able to get a bonus greenery in the final phase, so I can buy an ocean for that. But yeah, what a tragedy. Like, this run could have been insanity. Like, it could have been so good. And if I sell 3 or 4 cards, that does get me my fish. So, look, we played this one greedy. We played it aggressive. We were not, like, we're still sitting on $26 or 26 titanium worth a whopping $75. Like, there are Venus bumps in the deck that are from space events that I would get money and rebates on, let alone just be like $26, get 2 Venus bumps and 2 heat production. Or, 20-something dollars and get 2 heat bumps or Venus bumps, your choice. There are terraforming cards for Venus, right? Where am I? See any Venus in here? No, none. I did get, like, let's look at the cards played, right? I did play Giant Solar Shade for 3 Venus bumps. Other than that, it was standard projects and government. That's it. Absolutely, that's it. I got up to 5 heat income, and my god, I was looking for heat income. The oxygen we did because we did get a bumper and we jumped on it. The oceans we also standard projected for. I just didn't have the science tags to do a fun thing that would have at least got me energy, which would have turned into heat, which would have made more discounts. $30 of income, $20 of steel, $20 of titanium. Like, it's crazy. Our final build here is insane. But you just, raw dollars isn't enough unless you're playing from the start of the game to just do heat bumps and terraform the planet. I hope you enjoyed. Let's have a look at the final tally. We do have 17 points on cards. We do have a handful of cities, some of which have some nice double adjacencies on these few greeneries that we did play. Only 6 greeneries played, but 10 points on cities, right? But yeah, not even 90 points, not even 60 TR, not even a full terraform at all, despite how strong our economic run was. Just the cards, man. Just every round we were offered cards. We had no card draw, and our drafting was trash. So I hope you enjoyed. This was a run that could have gone to the moon. Instead, it never even took off. Ciao.